Hello, been a while. Welcome to the medication sessions. Only just squeezed this one in today, but I decided that it was quite important. I'll be late. So much has happened. Hope everyone's good. Just gonna go into it. It's been good. I've been happy since the last time I recorded. I had a day off. Saturday. I worked instead of having a day off, and then I had Sunday off, and so here we go. Monday, brand new week. So, like I said, so much has happened. Let me fly through it. Firstly, new bud. New strain today, grapefruit haze. So it's still a sativa. Haven't done any research into it yet, but this is the first bash on it. So let's see what the taste is like. It's called grapefruit haze, and the smell is literally grapefruit. It's really nice. They're the terpenes, I believe. Same terpenes that you find in grapefruits. In the rind, you know, the causing the lovely, beautiful smells. So, let's try it. Grapefruit tastes as smells. I mean, that's really nice for the morning. The taste is lovely. It's quite smooth as well. No coughing so far. All right, so that's that. It's been interesting. I spoke to like a shiatsu physiotherapist. Not allowed to see him yet, but that was good. About my back and my arm and basically my body. Got emotional telling him the story. I didn't think I would, but this really matters to me. I'm finding, and so I got emotional. He understood, and looking forward to getting started on that journey and fixing everything, the balance, restoring balance. Yeah, it's good. Missed out on a couple of yoga session, and a meditation session on my day off. Here's an interesting one. So I stayed at my mum and dad's, and the other day, and I'm going to talk about my diarrhea side of just that. But I hate that word, and I hate talking about it. So I'm going to change the word to the German word, which is Flitzikacke. Flitzikacke for me is easier to say. So there you go. Or you might say they say flitzy. Flitzy. Okay, so basically, I was struggling with Flitzikacke for forever, for a long time, especially after coming off the meds. So and I assumed it was you would. So having tried everything, introducing more fibre, it's really a problem, you know. And introducing fibre and thinking it must be my diet, it must be something I'm eating. Anyway, moved to this new place, and no Flitzikacke. In fact, the opposite. In fact, exactly what you would expect for a healthy individual. Fit. Fit. I'm not fit yet, but I'm doing all right and eating well. So So I was like, oh wow, it's finished. Didn't link the two to nothing to do with anything else. Just thought, oh wow, it's done. So then I had to go back to my mum's and stay the night. And then the following, I didn't have anything to eat, anything to drink there. I had water. That's it from the tap. And that's it because I'm intermittent fasting, so got home after 6, can't eat, left before 10, so I didn't eat, More in the morning, outrageous Flitzikacke, like to the point where I couldn't meditate because of it. That's why I just told you about meditation, missed some meditation and yoga sessions, because it caused that much problem. So caused that much of a problem. So came back to the new place, and the following morning, completely normal. Okay, so now I'm thinking, oh, that's weird, because like I just go back to the house, and anyway, so I had to pop in there yesterday to pick up my charger that I left, which is annoying. That's another story we'll talk about on another video, I think. And pop there, hung around for a bit. No one was there. Hung around for a bit. Guess what? Flitzy-cacker. Flipping heck, man. It's like the link. I think the link. I'm gonna find out about this, but something that may well be linked to is the fact that the gut and the mind, the brain, linked, and that house is filled with a lot of bad memories, some dark moments. The situation with my mum and dad isn't like amazingly great. It's it's filled with anxiety, and so it makes absolute sense that it could well be something going on with me going back to that house. I always spill things. Why do I always spill things? Not very good, is it? Oh well, this is a coffee called Bulletproof Coffee, and why not mention it? Carry on. That's the Flitzy-cacker story ever anyway, so I'm going to monitor that and find out. So Bulletproof Coffee is something I'm trying. It's exactly what it is. It's coffee made by a company called Bulletproof. Something about it is good. The point is though is that you blend it to make it into a latte with grass-fed butter and MCT oil, but MCT oil is in coconut oil, so I'm using that at the moment. No need to pay over the odds for MCT. It's in coconut. So yeah, you blend it up, and I take a flask. I've been doing it for about a week now, and fill a flask up and just drink it throughout the day. And it's really tasty, really nice. And the idea of it is that it's kind of like a ketosis diet. It's a breakfast replacement, perhaps. Basically, I know it's not good for the saturated fats, but you're burning the fats. Your body is burning those fats, and it's encouraging it. So, and it seems to be working, because I weighed myself again today, and I don't like weighing myself, but man, 90.2 kilos. It's brilliant. Really happy. But it's not about the weight, it's about the fat percentage, body fat percentage, and all the other stats. So soon I will be ready to explore that world and figure out what's going on with me, and what my metrics are, so that I can start improving. A few purchases over the weekend, easy ones. I bought a book, The 4-Hour Body by Tim Ferriss. Check Tim Ferriss out. I mean, a lot of what I'm doing is coming from Tim Ferriss, really. A lot of although I don't watch much of his podcasts, I like to read his books. I might start watching his podcast actually, but yeah, he's just an information source, who has gone about things in a really, really interesting way. So yeah, that's where I got that from. And then I bought a tripod, and guess what? It doesn't fit the phone. Tripod for these videos to make it a little bit stress free, so I can just go anywhere. And it's typical because I was asking. I sent an email to some guy I got recommended for a video production to have like a workshop to teach me and to show me, how can I make this streamlined and smooth and blah. Just show me some ropes, and we'll do a workshop, and I'll pay you whatever. Didn't come back to me. Anyway, so I thought, sod it, I'm gonna buy it. I looked into it, bought it. It doesn't fit the phone. It's typical for me. But I did think, how can I get that wrong? But got it wrong. So anyway, I'm going to either look into it and try and fix some amount, or just send it back, I suppose. I mean, it's just a drain, and it's not long enough. It's like short. I mean, anyway. Still, and again, you know, sitting in the van now, I still need to get these videos smooth lined, but streamlined, and because if it's to causes stress, it's not worth doing. But I really enjoy releasing it. Anyway, so actually some changes coming soon with it all, but I'm gonna keep going for the next few days at least. Anyway, but so yes. Yeah, and then and then finally, basically, I went on a big hike on my day off on the morning. Woke up early, got out there, went on the downs, walked round to the coast, walked along the beach and back up. 3 hours, something like that. Didn't take Strava because I didn't have my phone, dummy. But nevertheless, did it and felt good in my new trainers. Oh, it's so nice. Cheapest pair of trainers I've ever bought for my feet. And I love them. I just love them. Oh, so did a bit of... I decided to meditate and just stretch out today with the black roll. And mystical with Mila. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing all right. A couple of times I've felt like... I just felt like I'm on the right path. I don't know. I've got ideas buzzing around in my mind. I want to get it all done now, but I'm spending my time calming myself and logically saying, this is going to come. You know. I've got to a place where... I can get a project up and running, I think, quite soon. But I just need the tools and the little gadgets to be able to actually start. And that's the frustration, and that's my test right now. It's the test to see, can you just chill out and let this ride? Because, you know, I don't want to be doing this job, although I'm quite jovial about it, and you know, attack it. I'm like that with everything, but I don't like doing it. I mean, it's such a flipping waste of time. I could be doing so much better stuff. Really, oh my god. But that's the test. Lots of tests going on right now. I had a conversation stroke debate last night with my uncle, which was, for my part a conversation, but I think his part a debate or even an argument. And it was a difference of opinions, which started from... it just started from don't worry about it, but it's basically just it's you know, we ended up discussing right or wrong again, because you know what I was saying and what he was saying, he disagreed with me, and I'm just saying, I don't know, I think you might be right, but also this is what I think at the moment, right now. And when I'm qualifying these things, I'm saying I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if you're right, and I don't know if I'm right. But I'm favouring away from that one, more towards this one right now. But he couldn't seem to kind of get away from the fact that his way was the right way in everything. And he knows everything, like literally. That literally was said, and I actually thought he was joking at that time. So I looked at my auntie, and she said, "No, he's not joking." So yeah, for me, I mean, it's no problems, and we're able. That's why I love my uncle Malcolm, because we're able to have those conversations, shake hands at the end, and go, "Fair enough, my man." And I hope we can. Oh, yeah, that's how I feel anyway, and I hope we have that. I hope he has that as well, because in the end, he's a super smart guy, but it doesn't really matter because the world is different and everything's different, and what we knew then or what we think we know isn't necessarily right or wrong or anything. Uh, I can see that kind of way of thinking is rife, firstly in our family, and I believe that's why people aren't able to communicate and to love each other, because we all think we're right and we have to be right, and that's where arguments happen. Well, I don't actually, or I'm working on it. I have in the past, obviously. It's why I'm here, I think. But now I'm seeing that I'm more, I don't know. The more I don't know, the more I start understanding things. Is that weird? Is that weird? That's what came through my mind this morning, because I've been thinking about this conversation, obviously, quite all night. And yeah, it's just like the more. Let me say it again, because I just don't know whether that makes sense. But the more I don't know, that as in, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's right. The more that thing makes more sense, because it gives you the balance, the overall perspective of it, to be able to say, yeah, you should do that, but you shouldn't. It's like the sun. The sun's like the most amazing thing. It gives us energy, vitamin D, it keeps the planet rolling, the universe, blah, blah, blah. But it gives you cancer. It gives you stare at it too long, you go blind. It's a flipping, it's a flipping. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's always yin and yang, and I think yin and yang can be related to your opinion as well, and which is right or wrong. And I think if we're able to say, you know what, I might be wrong, because what I knew yesterday from my experiences, however long you've been on this planet, it makes no odds, because no one knows more than the other. Maybe in a specific subject, obviously you can educate yourself to have more knowledge, but still the knowledge is based upon what, and I don't know whether or not that's science, isn't it? When you get to facts, like literally that's a fact. Whereas opinions, I think we all need to just admit that an opinion has no relevance, really, and can never be right or wrong. So on that bombshell, I don't know if that makes any sense. Puppy power, I love you so much. I'm coming, getting fitter, stronger, losing weight. Feel good for you, and I feel like this delay in this test just to pipe down is actually going to get us together quicker and sooner. So hang in there, baby. And yeah, have a great day. Have a really fantastic day. And thanks for listening. Thank you. All right. All right. Let's do this day. Ciao.